We start in Gaza, where the World Food Programme says it has delivered enough food for 25,000 people into the northern part of the territory. Now, it was dispatched in a convoy of 6 UN aid trucks, allowed to enter the territory via a new road crossing. It's part of a pilot scheme put forward by Israeli forces. The UN agency says it's the first time that they've managed to deliver aid into the north of the Strip in more than 3 weeks. We're going to cross straight to DW correspondent Tanya Kremer, who is in Jerusalem. Tanya, tell us, how significant is this delivery for the northern Gaza Strip?
Well, I think at this point, at least from the point of view of the humanitarian organizations, any aid that's going into Gaza is significant and important, and this way would open another so-called crossing or a gate. We're hearing from the authorities, they call it the Gate 96, that would open up directly towards northern Gaza. So where this aid convoy of 6 trucks went in to deliver this much needed aid into northern Gaza, mainly to Gaza City. The UN, the United Nations, they have warned and other aid organizations for weeks now of impending starvation, severe malnutrition among children. So it is, of course, very welcomed, but it's still to see whether this route will be used more and whether more aid convoys and also convoys of commercial goods would be coming in this way.
The World Food Programme, of course, saying that much more aid is needed. So is it likely that over the coming weeks more will be arriving?
Well, the World Food Programme has said, they need it every day and they need more entry points into the north. Now, the Israeli authorities have said this is a pilot project. They're in control what goes in and out of Gaza. They still not have considered to open a further most northern crossing that is there, the Erez crossing. But at the moment, so they're looking now how this will work. They will assess this. And this is also why we've been seeing many countries now resorting to other means of sending aid into Gaza, not just through the land crossings, but by airdropping. Germany will also join. And there's also a ship on the way to open this maritime corridor. But again, we are hearing from humanitarian organizations that the best, the most quickest and most effective way is to deliver aid by land.
All right, Tanya, thanks so much for that. That's Tanya Kremer reporting from Jerusalem. Aside from that UN delivery, countries including Jordan, the United States, Egypt, France and Belgium have been turning to the air to get food to Gaza's civilian population. Now Germany is saying it plans to carry out its own airdrops, and it's expected to start parachuting packages into the territory within days. Now, the drops are one of the alternative options being used to distribute desperately needed food and supplies into Gaza as Israel continues to restrict land deliveries. Here's DW's chief political correspondent Nina Haase with more on the logistics behind those airdrops.
Well, the German Defence Minister, Boris Pistorius, has now given the official green light. The press release came this morning, and that means that the operation can get underway. So we're expecting that to happen at the end of this week. The Bundeswehr, the German armed forces, will deploy 2 Hercules transport aircraft of the C-130J type. For those of you who are interested in those sort of details, each one of those can carry up to 18 tons of aid. And those 2 planes are part of Germany's binational air transport squadron that they have with France. And those planes are normally stationed in Évreux in France. And just how much will be sent and exactly what, that is something that Germany's foreign ministry has to decide, and we're still waiting to hear details.